Hello, welcome to Dungeon Dwellers Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Now on to our second video today, where I tell you about what movies and TV shows I bought today on DVD and Blu-ray. The first one is the 1994 anime television series of Iron Man. I ordered this like a fucking couple months ago. I got tired of waiting for it and went to a thrift store. I was in the last couple months. I've been in like a superhero mood. I've been rereading comics and watching old cartoons and shit. I wanted to rewatch the like the 2000s era, 90s, sorry, the 2000 era Marvel anime movies. A lot of them were out of print. So I went to the fucking a thrift store. They had all of them. I pretty much bought all of them, and they had this for super cheap. And I figured, fuck it, I'll buy it. And now I'm regretting it because I paid $30 for this. So it's like, oh god, I just dropped it. And it was like $10 at the thrift store. Actually, no, I didn't pay like a. Yeah, I didn't pay $100 for that. I paid like $22. It was not that bad. The next movie, it's a Blu-ray. It's Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, which is when I was in this after watching Parasite, which that movie I think it's good, but I don't know about the message of the movie because people say the message for Parasite has a left-wing kind of thing, even though like to some people it's like no, the poor people are the bad guys in that movie. It's like I don't fucking know. But despite that, I was still in the mood to watch more Korean thrillers, even though that Parasite to me wasn't that much of a thriller, to be honest. It was more of a comedy. I still was in the mood for more thrillers, and I was looking up movies like famous South Korean thriller movies, like Memories of Murder, stuff like that. Couldn't get Memories of Murder. That's out of print or was never released over here. I don't fucking know. Even though like people say it's the best South Korean thriller movie ever made, it's not out here. So I settled for this instead, which is Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. It's part of the Revenge trilogy by the Park Chan-wook, who directed Old Boy. Who, if you haven't seen Old Boy, I would say it's good. But I would say check out. If you haven't seen Old Boy, I would say check out the manga first because they have different endings. But the Old Boy movie is more over dramatic. It's more like over the top with its violence. Like there's not a lot of action and shock moments in the manga, and because of that, people shit on the Old Boy manga, which to me it's more like like a psycho, not psycho thriller, but more of like a psychological thriller. It's more about like the connections we made with people and how even small things could have tremendous effects in people's lives and relationships and stuff like that. The Old Boy manga to me is really good manga. More people should read it, but because it doesn't have the fucking incest spoiler alert for Old Boy, it doesn't have the incest shit. People hate on it, and it's like go fuck yourself. Old Boy is awesome. Okay, now we're on to our second movie, which is a South Korean horror movie called Spider Force. It's all online. It also said that was also a thriller. So to me, the South Koreans are best when they handle thrillers. Um, when when the when it comes to horror and other stuff, other countries, in my opinion, and action movies, other places do it better. But to me, like thrillers are what the Koreans do best. Check out movies like I Saw the Devil, which is not a horror movie, Just because it has lots of gore does not make it a horror movie. And 2008 Chaser, which is really fucking great. Check that out. Spider Force is like a this is like a horror movie slash murder mystery slash detective thriller. Um, I'll read the back for you. This was released by Tartan Asia Extreme. Um, deep, like I would say, like the DVD cover looks pretty cool. It comes with like it has one of those cover boxes, and then like the DVD slides in. Those are always nice. How much did I pay for this? I paid oh, like 17 bucks. That's pretty fucking cool. 17 bucks, that's not bad. Deep in the forest, a man and a woman have been brutally attacked in a cabin and left to die. Arriving too late, Kang, played by Gang Woo-sung, chases the killer only to be hit by a speeding car. Barely surviving surgery, he now finds himself a prime suspect in the double murder case. While a police investigation sets out to confirm his story, he cannot shake the feeling that there are strange gaps in his memory regarding the night in question and the killer's identity. As he is piecing together the fragments of bizarre dream, his own nightmares may hold the keys to the truth. I should mention this movie is on YouTube, but it's age restricted, so you need to make an account to watch it. I have no idea if it's subtitled or not, cause well, I didn't have a YouTube account when I noticed it was on YouTube, so I couldn't watch it. So I ordered it instead, and now it's like, oh, I could have just watched it. I could have just watched it on YouTube. For all I know, it doesn't even have the fucking English subtitles. So on the video that whoever posted. Okay, our next movie is a Blu-ray. It's like from what I heard, it's based off a book. It's supposed to be an anthology horror movie. From what I heard, the movie is called Scary Stories, Telling the Dark, and this one has like a Blu-ray plus digital code. I'll probably give the digital code to my friend. You know what? How about this? The first person to comment and subscribe to this video, I will give you the digital code for this movie. All right. I swear to God, it's probably still good because this is if it's I imagine the code is still recent if it's a sealed copy of the movie. What is this movie about? Apparently, it's by some Nordic director Andre Overdahl. Based on the iconic book series comes Scary Stories to the Dark. It takes place in 1968 in America. Hank from Breaking Bad is in here. That's cool. Alright. First person to comment and subscribe to this video will get the digital code for this. I promise. Alright, the next video, sorry. And don't unsubscribe after, asshole. If you get the digital code, if I give you the digital code, don't just unsubscribe, please. Don't troll me like that. Alright, okay, the last movie is a superhero movie. Vin Diesel's Bloodshot. I wasn't really looking forward to watching this movie. I heard it sucked. I should also mention Scary Stories in the Dark is 14A, so I'm not looking forward to that now. But like, yeah, I got this because I bought a shitload of non-DC and Marvel comic books, including Valiant trades, one of which has the Bloodshot character in them. So I thought, and because that came off like it was going to be like a crossover event, I probably wouldn't like. I'm probably not gonna know a lot about the Bloodshot character. They're probably not gonna tell you a lot about the Bloodshot character in that book. So I figured I'll watch the movie. We'll get a backstory. And I am a fan of Vin Diesel because he there's a lot of fake celebrities, not YouTubers or whatever, that pretend to be geeks and nerds, right? Where like Vin Diesel is an actual geek, right? He actually played D&D and had a tattoo put on his chest of his D&D character called Melchior, which is supposed to be like a half dark elf character. I don't know like what the other half is supposed to be, but human wood elf, who knows? But yeah, like I don't know. I like Vin Diesel. He's a cool guy. Though I went to go see that Witch Hunter movie, which in my opinion that movie's average at best, almost not worth watching. But he said that he did that movie because it was the closest thing he'll he would ever do to a Dungeon Dragon movie, which is like and people don't know he actually auditioned for Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. He wanted to play Aragorn, which, no offense, Vin Diesel, thank God you didn't get the role because the other guy was much better. Viggo Morrison was like and that's probably Viggo Mortensen's a great actor, and that's probably his best role. Um, yeah, so I don't know, dude. To me, like, could you not, if you really wanted to do a Dungeons and Dragons movie, Vin Diesel, like, could you not have just went to like Wizards of the Coast, is like, here's $1 million, let me star in a Dungeons and Dragons movie? They would probably let you, cause I've seen some like, cause there's like for people don't know, there were two straight to DVD sequels to the Dungeons and Dragons movie, which all of them are pretty bad. If he were to star in one and actually put up some money, it probably be the best one. So why he doesn't do that, I don't know, but whatever. I'm not even a huge fan of fucking Dungeons and Dragons. I could give a shit. I tried to, I bought like a starter set for the book. Sorry, for the board game or RPG, tabletop RPG. Sorry, I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. Okay, so give me a break. Yeah, I don't know. It just I was reading the book and it just like, enter a world of imagination and then like blah blah blah, and it's like, oh my god, this is cringe. This is cringe. Fuck this. And I was like, fuck it, and I just played the MMO, and the MMO is pretty cool. I'm talking about the D&D Dungeons and Dragons one, not Neverwinter. That one to me was pretty cool. I like the whole dungeons. I like the whole traps. I don't like the fact that I can't buy shit off Steam. I have to like buy it off the fucking store if I want to. I don't know. There's too much free to play bullshit. Like, you only get, like, you can't play the cool races. You have to buy them, and I can't buy them through Steam. I have to fucking give them my credit card. It was like, fuck that shit. I don't know, dude. Like, I would check out the MMO if you want. Alright. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I probably will review all these movies this month. The one I'll probably do next is Spider Force, then Scary Stories in the Dark, and Simply for Mr. Vengeance. I don't know if I should review this for this month. Maybe I'll wait till November. Alright, peace, guys.